there's some fish in here to be caught.
If you can't stay at it, you'll never make it.
You can't think no more than we can't have you here, because somebody's going to get hurt.
I'm sure we lost a lot of fish, and then how could you not?
Charlie!
Carp, sheephead, buffalo, and suckers. For most Americans, these bottom feeders have no place in our lakes or on our plates. But there are fishermen who have found opportunity.
Every fisherman always wants the big haul. I've been chasing the big haul for all my life, and I don't know if that's ever going to come.
I never seem to get a hold of it, but who does? You always got it. You got something to chase for, though.
My dad told me be a doctor, be a lawyer, don't be a fisherman. Once you get it in your blood, there's nothing else.
It's the first week of April in the upper Midwest. Historically, a profitable stretch of time. Commercial fishermen are looking for record-setting hauls, while market for fish is still high.
Here's the boat. It ain't much, but it's all I got. So
Rick Johnson has been commercial fishing central Wisconsin for the last 30 years.
I see a lot of my corks are floating, so that's not a good sign.
Today, he's on Lake Pepin.
I set them yesterday morning. You gotta check them every 24 hours. Started fishing there when I was about 14 years old. I've had really good days, and I've had some really bad days. It's probably what I'll end up doing the rest of my life. It's in my blood. Even when I had a job, I missed it so bad that any chance I could get, I went out. I even lost a few jobs because of it. I was fishing with my brother most of the times, and it just never seemed to work out. He seems to forget the first 20 years that he fished with me and under my license and everything, but oh well. I love him. I guess his blood's thicker than water, but I have a hard time fishing with him. I think it's time to go off on my own.
It's supposed to get pretty windy today, and when you're fishing, wind is your biggest enemy. So now we're going to go to a smaller lake that's a little more protected.
Plans change every day in the commercial fishing business. It's going to be too windy for the big lake. Since I've been fishing, this is probably the most screwed up year I've seen, and if any fisherman would tell you different, they're lying to you. The last 4 days, a couple guys been out fishing. They ain't caught more than 200 pounds. Hopefully there's some fish in here to be caught. There should be. Let's kind of see what happens here. You got to be wired right to be a fisherman, and I think you got to be a little bit crazy. I don't think we could seine this if we wanted to. Too many stumps and ain't no water. This is really gonna suck. Potential killer.
I came to Green Lake and saw a whole bunch of fish.
The calm over here too. Come right out of the water. Their days are numbered. They're going to be on a truck to the market pretty quick.
And my dad went looking around in Lake Puckaway. He found some fish.
But we had a decision to make. Do we go to Puckaway or do we go to Big Green Lake?
Me and Travis found a bunch over in Green Lake, so
it'd be easier to load on this one, but
We don't get no fish to load, it don't matter how easy it is. If you think there's a bunch out there, we'll go out there. I let my dad do things his way a few times, you know, until it doesn't work, and then we'll do it my way.
They decide to net Lake Puckaway.
I commercial fish for 40 years, and now my son's taken over the business the last 3 years. Drives a hard ship.
My dad, you know, I always saw them out commercial fishing, and he told me to be a doctor, be a lawyer, not a commercial fisherman. At that point, when he told me that, I decided I was going to be the biggest commercial fisherman there was, and I think I've achieved it. My dad knows I'm harsh, and he knows I'm kind of hot-headed, and you know, I want it done my way, and that's the way it needs to be done. Tom! Right here you want to land? Where's the wind coming for the next week?
Yeah, but there ain't no wind gonna come through here.
All the way up the river, there ain't nothing to stop rollers right here. This turns to rollers, it's shallow.
No.
Well, I'm just saying, you know. Did you think about the wind?
Had a little fire in my boat about a week ago, and the throttle and everything got burnt up on it, so now I got a piece of wire for my throttle. I can't say it's really the hardest job I've ever had in my life. I always think you can make it. It's not a fun living. I mean, it's fun being outdoors all the time, but until you're outdoors every day, you just don't know the stress of it. Some people do it to relax, to go out fishing and hunting, whatever. But if you're outside and it's your living, it's stressful. I think you're all one breed if you want to be a fisherman. I mean, you just got to have something in you that'll make the drive be there, that you can stay at it. Oh, fish are winning. Fish always win. If you can't stay at it, you'll never make it. So the day just went from worse to worse.
I got a lot of pressure going right now. I got a lot of people that want carp. 2 minutes, stumps and ain't no water. We couldn't get snagged up, rip the net all to pieces.
Looked quite a few on that flat over on that side when we came into it.
So you run up there and see what we got, or what?
Why don't we?
God, I gotta get these fish. George and I have to get these fish. There. And we just take such a risk tearing up, ripping up, shredding up, losing all the fish. You have to be crazy to go out there and fish the way that we do.
Make noise. I was on the side of the boat by chasing fish. The vibration and noise, we're trying to chase them down into the net itself. Oil going out here. Yeah, I can't get over it any farther.
The lake level is so low.
And maybe that's what sets me apart from everybody else. Not only do I have You know, 65 years of experience from my dad. You know, I got 30 years from myself.
A temporary holding pen is constructed of nets and metal poles.
Eddie, get with it. Okay? You need a conduit? Get a conduit. You know if it needs one, don't you? So you gotta be with it, or it's a done deal.
When I was young, I got all fired up about things. That's where he's at in his life now. He wants everything to be perfect, and it never is.
Blue 4-footer. Lay them 8-footers down. Grab a blue one. Quietly. Hey! That's it! If you can't do it how we need it to be done, it doesn't work. I just told you don't make no noise. Why are you bagging steak? Tell me why you did that.
I'm just getting them out of the way. I didn't think.
You need to think. Can you think or not? If you can't think no more, then we can't have you here, because somebody's going to get hurt. I can't have people getting hurt because you can't use your brain. Being nice and telling them nicely, you know, these guys don't get it. If you can't do it, tell me. I'll bring you back to the landing. They've all come from hard knock life, you know, so that's all they understand. Eddie, along here, not along there. You got to treat them that way. It's sad to say it. If I don't yell at them, they'll kill themselves out here.